Hi everyone, this is wschat part 12, I think. I've added Spring Security to the plugin, to the wschat plugin. By no means is it perfect. It's something I've sort of put together. How I've made it work is for existing chat, for the existing plugin users, they can still use the old method of interacting with the chat plugin, but they will need to add extra configuration to their config.groovy and just disable security. I've added some extra service stuff here to add security, which basically as a Spring Security user, and by default, we're going to go through it in a minute, and we're going to have a sign up, and that user is going to then join chat. So for the first part of the tutorial, I've enabled Spring Security, and how you do that is I've got a test site, and in there I have some stuff in my Bootstrap to configure and create accounts and roles, and this is in the plugin. As if you click on creating an admin account, you'll see all of this stuff. I've also got some new configuration stuff related to Spring Security in the test site. And over here it's enable security true. If you don't put this in at the moment, it's complaining and it's not letting you run the site, so you need to add this key in and either set it to true or false. If you don't want security tool, set this to false and possibly do something like that to permit everything through. But at the moment I've sort of configured it to work with specific parts of the plugin. So we'll get going. First of all, what? Oh, we're not running. I will start the site then. Nice. So whilst we're going, I'll show you how it's working in conjunction with each other, and there is extra stuff going on around the admin accounts of the chat. So in theory, it's kind of ended up being two forms of security permissions working alongside each other. In this example, it checks for security. If it's there, it runs this, which then checks security and then renders this. If it's not there, it renders this, which is fine. But in a case of this, for example, it checks if it's security, it goes through security and renders it. In rendering, it checks, is the user an admin? Now, this user being an admin is the wschat admin, and it's got nothing to do with Spring Security. So in theory, what this means is if you've disabled Spring Security, it falls back onto the old system. The old system still checks, are they a wschat admin account? Are their default permissions set to an admin account? So in effect, you have two types of permissions working together, and if this isn't enabled, it falls back to that. So I think we're ready now. We'll go to the site. wschat controller, sign up. If you don't fill it in, it will ask you to fill it in. If you fill it in and you get it wrong, you get back messages. You can sort this out in your messages.properties. So we're going to sign up, and then we're going to log in as this new account. When we log in, it defines or predefines our username. We can't change that anymore, whereas previously you could change that with no security. We're just going to go to a room, and we're a normal user now, or we should be. Why have we got admin permissions? We shouldn't have admin permissions. We shouldn't be able to add rooms. It's not worked anyway, is it? See, these options are now saying go away, you're not an admin. But for whatever reason, it thinks, no, For some reason it thinks I'm admin. Or maybe they appear and they don't work. I don't know, I haven't tested it. Okay, so that's, no, it doesn't appear with normal permissions. So I'll have a look at that. There's a slight problem there. Admin controller, I've started to write this. Because I'm logged in as king, it's not allowing me to access it. If I log in as this, it's not completed at all, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is taking so much of my time. So when I've got some real free time, I'll put some time into writing the admin interface. Feel free to contribute to the plugin, pull it, fork it, add stuff, push it back. I can push it back to the repository and, you know, push it out as a plugin. So we've covered Spring Security, in effect, running your chat and you getting users to sign up. So, you know, as a user hitting the site, they would have to sign up, and when they've signed up, they get access to chat, and then they can start talking. So we're going to do part 2 now, which is going to be with no Spring Security. So if we go to here, set this to false. We still need all this. And now we're going to try to use the plugin as it was previously. So as I said, I don't think it's perfect at the moment. There's a lot of work that could be done to this. You know, should really figure out why it's. Need to debug it later. Oh, I have seen the problem. No. Yeah. It should be chat user. Chat user. So that's what the problem was. So that's that sorted now. We should be running. So we go back now. wschat controller, and here you go. No Spring Security. Hello. Let me log in. And we should be able to add rooms and do whatever, because it's relying back to that whole permissions of the default permissions within the plugin. So there you go. That wraps up Spring Security in wschat. There's been a couple of people that have asked for this. Now it's there. I'm going to roll it out now, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.